Hola amigos, soy César con Cesar y Pamela.com. Tú puedes vivir la vida que soñaste, una vida de libertad. Bienvenidos a esta súper entrevista que tenemos hoy. Tenemos algo súper especial. Si estás viendo esta grabación, suscríbete a nuestros canales de YouTube y síguenos en Facebook, César y Pamela. Visítanos en Cesar y Pamela.com. Queremos darte herramientas diarias para que seas libre, con una vida congruente, donde tu vida pública y privada sean la misma. Y hoy tenemos una súper entrevista con una persona que he conocido recientemente, que súper exitoso, casado, tiene más de 34 años de casado. Para mí eso me dice muchísimo. Con su esposa Jill, tienen 3 hijos y tienen 6 nietos. Una de las medidas de éxito que yo veo es cuando alguien ha podido hacer que una relación a largo plazo tan complicada como el matrimonio funcione. Y él es un ejemplo de esto. Tiene un background, una experiencia en 20 años en servicios financieros. Tiene 10 años con Worldventures. Tiene casi todos esos 10 años de ser libre también. Y le ha permitido salir también y hacer otros negocios. Él es un emprendedor que lleva el emprendimiento en la sangre y no se ha parado. A pesar de haber llegado al nivel más alto con Worldventures y tener ingreso residual suficiente, él ha querido arrancar otros proyectos y los maneja en ese momento. Le voy a preguntar un poquito al respecto también. Desde el norte de Estados Unidos, en Minnesota, es nuestro upline, el señor Tom Gores. Tom, can you hear me?
I hear you, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Tom. So I just gave him an introduction, and thank you so much for giving us of your time. I know I know how busy you are with other projects, so we really appreciate you logging in.
Good to be here. Very good to be here. Thank you. Thank you, Caesar. And to
all
all
right,
my Spanish-speaking friends, thanks for coming in to listen.
Ok, les mando un saludo a todos los de habla hispana. Un saludo fuertísimo. Gracias por conectarse y escuchar. All right, Tom, well, let's get right on it. So tell us a little bit about your background before Worldventures and why you decided to build a network marketing company. How did that happen?
Okay. My background was financial services, and I started at a real young age. I dropped out of college. I was 20. I began that endeavor, and that was over a 20-year period that I built in Minnesota, South Dakota, Iowa. It's in the Midwest of the United States, up in the northern part. I built a lot of offices. AIG, it's a huge global insurance company, financial services company that came in, bought the company that I was with, and then they terminated me in about when I was 40 years old. Maybe I'll let you take that there.
Yeah, let me do that. I'm taking good notes. Let me explain to him how I'm going to do it. Chicos, ¿cómo lo voy a hacer? No se impacienten, pero le voy a dejar que él me relate unos cuantos ideas y estoy tomando notas para yo relatarles. Ok, él empezó, se salió de la universidad a los 20 años de edad porque empezó a vender seguros en el área financiera. Dejó la universidad, tuvo mucho éxito, abrió varias oficinas, trabajó para una empresa que se llama AIG, que es un consorcio internacional. Llegó a comprar varias oficinas y a los 40 años la empresa lo terminó. Wow, tell us about that. What happened? What do you mean after 20 years of building business for them?
Yeah, it was interesting because it works on an override system, and if they took me out, they picked up that override. I'll let you explain that.
Wow, miren, me está diciendo que yo le pregunté, ¿cómo que te dejaron ir si les creaste tantos negocios? Tomaron una decisión de negocios donde, aunque él les había generado tanto negocio, se dieron cuenta que era mucha la ganancia que él tenía y decidieron cortarlo para tomar esa ganancia directamente. Wow. All right, so what happened?
Everything happens for a reason, and I couldn't see that at the time, and that led to what I just referred to as a 6-year desert. So from age 40 to 46, I'm in a desert time. And financially, emotionally, mentally, I'm at a very low point by the time I'm 46. Wow. But again, everything happens for a reason.
Wow, escuchen bien esto. Me dice que todo ocurre por una razón. En ese momento él no lo vio, pero fue un periodo muy difícil de 6 años en tu vida, de los 40 a los 46 años. Emocionalmente, mentalmente, económicamente fue algo muy difícil, pero recuerda, todo ocurre por algo.
Yeah. So then a friend of mine called and said, hey, I want you to take a look at something. Meet me at this coffee shop. And it was WorldVentures. Now, in my 25-year history up to this point, from 25 to 40, or from age 20 to 46, those 26 years, I was probably got that knock on the door or the phone call 18 times that said, hey, I got something you got to take a look at. And it was always one of these network marketing things. Now, I wasn't opposed to network marketing. I wasn't, it didn't scare me. I wasn't opposed to it, I guess is the only word I can think of. But the timing in my life was never right. It just wasn't right for me until this day and this time, October 2003, which is exactly, excuse me, back this up. October 2008, back 10 years ago this month, I decided that now's the right time, and I like the idea. The product was simple. The product was not something that you put on your body or in your body. It's something that you go out and enjoy and have fun and just show people how to get a better value doing things that they really like to do anyway, which is travel.
Wow.
I felt there's a lot of people that like to travel. Here's a way we can do that.
All right, let me explain that. Él me dice que en ese momento, después de esos 6 años de ese desierto, alguien lo contactó, un amigo, oye, para tomarse un café. Y dice que en los 26 años anteriores, probablemente 18 veces lo habían invitado a algún tipo de multinivel, de network marketing, redes de mercadeo, ¿no? Y él no estaba opuesto a la idea, pero siempre el momento no era el correcto cuando lo habían invitado. Pero en este momento, octubre de 2008, exactamente hace 10 años, el momento era correcto. Y cuando vio el concepto de WorldVentures, dijo, wow, esto es algo simple. No es algo que la gente se tiene que poner encima o tomar. Es algo que la gente ya quiere hacer, que es viajar. Go ahead, Tom.
So not easy. It didn't look easy necessarily, because nothing worthwhile is easy, all right? My parents taught me that. But I was impressed with its simplicity, and it took me a little while to get going. I'm going to just, probably for 2 months, about 6 weeks, that nothing happened. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't make any calls. And my sponsor, Jason, who was put into the business by David Peach, Dr. David Peach put in Jason. Jason called me. We had been friends for many, many years. And he says, there's a training coming up. It's called an acceleration training. Back in the day, they used to call them accelerations. And it was going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. And I want you to come and take this weekend training in. And I went again. My mindset was mentally, emotionally, financially at a very low point. My confidence level was at a low point. And I had tremendous success in my past. But the 6-year desert brought me low. And I went to this training for really 2 things. 1, I'm going to go and find out if this thing is for real. I'm going to go learn and see if this thing is legit. 2, I'm going to make my decision whether I'm going to do this or not. I might come home and quit, or I might come home and run. We'll see.
Wow. Ok, me está diciendo que se inscribió y aunque el concepto es muy simple, no fue fácil. Nada que vale la pena es fácil. Eso se lo enseñaron sus padres toda la vida. Bueno, se inscribió. Por 6 semanas no hizo absolutamente nada. David Peach, que es mi upline, que es IND, invitó a una persona que se llama Jason. Jason y Tom eran muy amigos, tenían una amistad de hace muchos años. Tome nota, las amistades son poderosas para que tú tengas a tu equipo que contacte a su equipo, a sus amistades cercanas para que sean miembros de tu equipo. Ok, y lo invitó, le dijo, Tom, quiero que vengas a un entrenamiento que se llama aceleración. Eran unos entrenamientos que había en aquel entonces, estaba a unas 10 horas de donde él vivía. Él estaba en un momento muy bajo en su vida, había tenido éxito, pero como había caído y estaba en ese desierto, no tenía muy buena autoestima en ese momento, se sentía muy bajo, pero dijo, ok, voy a ir para 2 cosas. Número 1, voy a averiguar qué es esto a lo que me han invitado, voy a averiguar si es real, si es legítimo como negocio, y número 2, voy a decidir qué hacer. O lo hago o no lo hago. So what happened, Tom?
So I went to this training, and day one, it was a Friday night, and I was standing in the back of the room like this. I was standing with my arms folded like this in the back of the room, and my mindset was, prove it to me. Prove it to me. I wasn't open-minded. I was skeptical. I was sitting like this, prove it to me. And I went to my hotel room that night, and I started to think about the things that I heard and the people that I'd met. There were probably, over that weekend, there were so many people I talked to that had been on vacations, and they were happy, they were having fun. I'm like this, you know, kind of prove it to me attitude. And they're all having fun, and they're just bubbly and excited. And I had to admit, something I'm missing, something was wrong with me. And I'll let you take that part.
Ok, dice que llegó al evento y que llegó y que se paró hasta atrás ahí, parado así, diciendo, ok, en la última pared, ¿no? Pruébamelo, compruébalo que es real. Y que estaba ahí, pero después de observar a toda la gente en el evento, tan llena de vida, gente que había ido a muchas vacaciones, regresó a su hotel y dijo, algo me falta aquí, o sea, algo es incongruente entre lo que estoy viendo que esa gente está experimentando y lo que yo soy. Go ahead.
So that night I went to my hotel room and I thought, you know, I'm not going to learn how to do this business with this mindset. I need to become coachable. I need to embrace this fun, this freedom and fulfillment. And I need to listen and do. And so that weekend, I won't take you through all those steps of the weekend, but I went home and I said to my wife, Jill, I said, listen, I have no idea how this is going to work. I'm only going to tell you that in the next 3 years, I'm going to go to every training and I'm going to work the system. I'm going to do what they tell me to do for 3 years. And if I fail, or if I succeed, I'm going to give it 3 years of focus, determination, and I did something I don't recommend people do. I jumped in full time. I didn't have anything else going that was that significant. I was only making $35,000, $40,000 a year, and I know where you're at. But in America, that's not paying all the bills. I wasn't paying all the bills. Let's just put it that way. And but I thought, I need to give this enough of a serious commitment that I give myself a chance to truly fail or succeed. Not 3 months, not 6 months, 3 years, my head down, running hard. I hit director in 4 months, marketing director in 5 months, regional marketing director in 24 months. I had a little plateau in there. But even in the plateau, from 5 months to 24 months, I had to push, keep going to trainings. I had to keep working. I had to keep focusing, mindset, keep learning and growing. My income grew, even though it took me longer to get to RMD. 36 months, I hit NMD. 44 months, I hit IMD.
Wow. Ok, me está diciendo que regresó de ese evento, no voy a platicar todo lo que ocurrió en el evento, pero habló con su esposa y dijo, ok, si voy a hacer esto, necesito cambiar mi mentalidad, mi forma de ver este negocio. Y voy a ser enseñable, voy a ser humilde y aprender, y voy a abrazar ese concepto de diversión, libertad y realización. Y le dijo a su esposa, ok, por 3 años, escucha bien esto, 3 años, no 3 meses, no 3 semanas, 3 años. Voy a ir a todos los entrenamientos, voy a hacer todo lo que me dicen exactamente. E hizo algo que dice que yo no le recomiendo a nadie, pero es algo que yo hice porque no tenía otra opción, y es hacer esto tiempo completo. Fíjate la mentalidad de una persona que ya era exitoso en ventas, en negocios tradicionales. O sea, tuvo totalmente un compromiso, ¿no? Dijo, 3 años. Y en ese momento necesito reemplazar un ingreso, el más básico, es un ingreso promedio en Estados Unidos, 30, 40 mil dólares al año. Yo sé que es alto quizás para, si me estás escuchando en algún país en Latinoamérica. Imagínate que es el ingreso más básico. Y dijo que necesito eso, lo más básico, pero darle 100% y ganar o perder. Entonces, en 4 meses llegó a director, en 5 meses llegó a director de marketing, en 2 años llegó a director regional de marketing, en 36 meses, 3 años llegó a director nacional de marketing y en 44 meses, o sea, menos de 4 años, llegó a director internacional de marketing. Wow, that's powerful, Tom. I just told him, I mean, if somebody who's a business person, you looked at it, you analyzed it objectively, but once you decided, you went all in for 3 years. That is so powerful.
I stayed all in for 6. Okay, so I decided to be in for 3. I hit IMD in my 4th, and I was all focused. And the only thing I did, no distractions, was for 6 years. Now, remember I told you that everything happens for a reason, but we don't always know. In the seasons of life, we don't always know what the reasons are. And when AIG sent me that termination letter in 2003, those years to 2008 were very challenging, difficult years. I think it took me another 4 years before I could say God was in the middle of this. I knew he was in the middle of it, but where I believed it, where this all happened for a reason. It all happened for a purpose. 10 years after I was terminated, I could say, okay, this all happened for a purpose.
Wow. Me está diciendo que sí, construyó en 4 años para llegar al nivel más alto en World Ventures, pero en realidad él estuvo 100%, sin ninguna distracción, por 6 años, 6 años. Y me dice que, como dijo al principio, todo ocurre por una razón, pero una temporada en su vida donde él no podía verlo, como quizás tú no puedes ver en ese momento, que esto es una temporada, en una estación de tu vida. Y que no fue sino después, 4 años después, que él pudo darse cuenta, ahora, después de 10 años, de que todo ocurre por una razón. Wow. Tom, is there anything else you want to share with that to go segment into why you chose World Ventures, or do you want me to just get into the next?
One thing.
Go ahead.
I would say that it doesn't matter, people, what we do in life as entrepreneurs, as business owners. Okay, I don't see World Ventures as truly entrepreneurial as some people think it is, because a true entrepreneur is building something from nothing that doesn't really exist. It's all the infrastructure. We get to actually buy a business center, and then we work a system. Okay, it's handed to us. There's trainings that we go to month after month. Don't get me wrong, it's not handed to us, but there's a system that we are given and coached and taught and mentored and grow to do. So I think that people put their toe in the water, they test it, and they try something out, almost like they're trying a new food, or they're trying, I'm going to see if I want to be in some sport or some activity. They're not really, I'm talking to business builders here, not members. I think it's important for us that want to build a business to really treat it. Peach said, treat it like a hobby, you get a hobby results. You know, treat it like a business, you're going to get business results. And that's a really accurate statement.
Wow. Me está diciendo que no importa el negocio que tú hagas, tienes que hacerlo 100% en tu mente. Y me dice que en realidad un emprendedor natural es alguien que arranca algo de la nada. No existe nada. Y de hecho World Ventures está mucho más fácil porque no requiere que seas un emprendedor real al 100%. O sea, porque estás comprando una representación de algo que ya existe y tienes un sistema educativo y tienes unos mentores que te van a ayudar a hacer todo eso. No tienes que crear 100% la infraestructura, como es en un negocio tradicional 100%. Pero la mayoría de la gente comete ese error. Mete el dedo gordo del pie a la piscina, ¿no? Como si trataran una comida nueva. Oye, pues voy a ir a ese restaurante que voy y bueno, voy a intentar algo diferente del menú. O lo intentan como si fuera un deporte que te invita. Oye, vente a jugar racquetball. Nunca he jugado. Tú vente. Bueno, a ver que no puede pasar nada si lo hago, ¿no? Pero si tú tratas esto como un pasatiempo, como un hobby, vas a tener resultados de hobby. Si lo tratas como negocio, vas a tener resultados de negocio. Wow. That's powerful, Tom. So why World Ventures? You told us about, it was travel. But what have you found with all your business experience? What have you seen in World Ventures that is different from any other network marketing company that you have seen, or other opportunities that might be options for people to analyze?
There are several things. One of the things that is so good for people is this is a place to teach people how to have fun. Mm. I grew up in an analytical financial services world. CPAs, insurance, financial services, it's not a fun business, it's a number crunching analytical business. World Ventures is the epitome of fun. And when people are having fun in this area of their life, that fun spills over into other areas of their life. So fun would be one thing.
Okay. Le pregunté que cómo ve que World Ventures es diferente o tiene una ventaja sobre otros negocios de multinivel, incluso otras oportunidades de negocio. Me dice, la clave de todo es que aquí tú le enseñas a la gente a cómo divertirse. Su experiencia, su background es del mundo financiero, el mundo de contaduría, el mundo de los números, ¿no? Los números fríos. Pero algo único en su máxima expresión, lo que nuestro negocio es diversión. Es algo con lo que la gente conecta y quiere hacer naturalmente. Wow. And what have you seen about the company that has continued to develop that you think it's unique about World Ventures?
Well, certainly I would say the second thing that is extremely helpful for people. I mean, the vacations and the trips and all that is a given. But I think the people on the team over the last 10 years, and myself for sure, that have continued to stay plugged into the trainings. And think about the trainings and how they can help you get better at everything else in life. Don't go to the trainings just focused on how will I get better at World Ventures. Because that's there and that's important and that will happen. Also go to the trainings and notice how people taking these principles, apply them in other areas, become successful in other areas as well. I'll give you an example. I have Robbie on my team in California. When she started with us 7 years ago, she was number 83 in her office of realtors out of 85. Last year, she was number 3 in her office of realtors, and she's a marketing director with World Ventures. The trainings that she's gone to have made her better and better at everything else she's doing in her business. And she would tell you that. Gina Lopez is a State Farm agent on our team, 6 years. When I met Gina, she was grossing in her office $20,000 a month. Last year, she was grossing in her office $40,000 a month, moved into a brand new office, and is a marketing director at World Ventures. World Ventures will make you better at everything else you do.
It's fantastic. Me está diciendo que la segunda razón que es única, nuestra empresa de World Ventures, y lo hemos hablado muchas veces, chicos, ve un entrenamiento, lo voy a poner aquí en la descripción si estás viendo esta grabación, donde explico los eventos de World Ventures. Hay diferentes temas cada 3 meses en un evento en todo el mundo. Y me dice que si tú vas a estos eventos, tomes esa información aplícalo a tu vida. Sí te va a ayudar a tu negocio de Worldventures, pero también en tu vida en general. Toma esos principios que aprendes y aplícalos en todas las áreas. Es algo que yo hablo en mis charlas de liderazgo. En tu vida espiritual, en tus relaciones interpersonales, en tu negocio, en tus finanzas, en todo. Él me dice 2 ejemplos. Uno de ellos es una señora que se llama Robbie. I know Robbie, la conozco a Robbie, vive en California. Ella tiene 7 años en el negocio con Worldventures. ¿Okay? Cuando ella arrancó, ella es agente de bienes raíces. En una oficina de 85 agentes, era la número 83 constantemente. El año pasado acaba de llegar a director de marketing y ahora es la número 3 en esa oficina. Su ingreso de Worldventures ha crecido, obviamente, pero su ingreso en su ocupación de bienes raíces también se ha multiplicado. Hay otra señora que se llama Gina López, que es una agente de seguros para una empresa que se llama State Farm, muy famosa acá en Estados Unidos. Tiene 6 años en el negocio, también es director de marketing y antes en su oficina, su ingreso bruto de la oficina era de $20,000 de ventas al mes. Hoy en día vende lo doble mensualmente, abrió una oficina nueva. O sea, vean cómo esto va a mejorar tu vida en todos los aspectos, no nada más en Worldventures. That's amazing, Tom. So tell us a little bit about that fun aspect. How many dream trips have you been on? Is there a dream trip that is one of your favorites? Tell us about that aspect.
You know, some of the fun has just been being able to take dream trips every other 2 to 3 months. Jill and I will go take our kids. We have, grandkids and kids. In fact, the Maribel is, I don't know how special that would be to the folks in Mexico because your country's beautiful and there's lots of places to go. But to me, the resort, the people, Carlos, we've been there a lot of times. My kids have been there. I think the dream trips themselves are a lot of fun and you're meeting new people. But the times that we spent meeting new people, bringing our kids on these vacations, the memories we've made, I think that one of the very best things we can do with the money that we make and the money we have extra is rather than give our kids things, bring them on vacations to see, to learn, to do. My favorite so far has been Maribel. But my wife and I have been on 4 or 5 different cruises. We've been on, we've been to Europe. We've been on, I don't know how many dream trips, 10 years, at least 30 dream trips. Sometimes people will count the times they go on trainings and stay extra and all that kind of stuff. But I'm talking specific dream trips. The travel has been just fun, and meeting the new people has been just a blessing.
That's great, that's great. Le pregunté cuántos dream trips ha ido y que si nos puede decir algo en particular al respecto. Me dice, cada 2 a 3 meses él va a un dream trip con su esposa, con sus hijos, con sus nietos, y dice que uno de sus lugares favoritos es unos lugares que se llaman Residencias Maribel en Puerto Vallarta, México, y que está impresionante. Es muy parecido al resort al que vamos a ir en Playa del Carmen, y él también, Tom, viene a uno de esos viajes aquí pronto, va a llevar a su equipo ahí. Pero dice que lo más fantástico es la gente que conoces en esos viajes y las memorias que puedes crear con tu familia, con los seres que amas, son irreemplazables. Él dice, conforme ganas más dinero en todo lo que haces en la vida, no se lo des a tus hijos. En lugar de eso, inviértelo en experiencias, en vacacionar con ellos. Ha ido a como a 5 cruceros, ha ido a Europa, a unos 30 Dream Trips. Hay gente que cuando habla del número de Dream Trips, también añade el número de entrenamientos al que va y luego añade 1 o 2 días y también hablan como si fuera un viaje. Pero dice exclusivamente Dream Trips, como unos más de 30. Pero la gente es lo que ha sido increíble. Tom, tell us about I know you mentioned the Maribel. What about the Azul 5 beach? You have a dream trip there, and people that are listening to us are coming to that trip at the end of November. Tell us about that.
Well, I'll tell you, I've only heard a lot of great things about Azul. I've not been there myself personally yet. And, I've got Terry on my team. He's been there probably 4 times already. And, he's told me the things about Azul he likes better than Maribel. And of course, now the Maribel's got the beach. It's pretty hard to beat the Maribel. Before the beach, they had to walk down to the other resort, get a ride down to the other resort and use the beach over there. And now they've got it all tied into the same place. So I'm really looking forward to Azul just for another new place to go. But I'm going March 20th, 2019 back to Maryville. So I'll have a team trip going there March 20. Right now I think I've got 50 seats, 50 rooms, 40. I think I've got 40. I'd like to get 50 or 60. I'm hoping to have my link up this next week. So maybe we'll get you guys to plug into that one too.
That'll be great. Awesome. Sí, me dice que va a ir al Azul Fives, al que vamos a ir a Playa del Carmen en noviembre, una semana antes que nuestro viaje, o 2 semanas antes que nuestro viaje. Nunca ha ido, entonces está esperando verlo. A él le encantan las residencias Marival en Puerto Vallarta y tiene un viaje en marzo del 2019. Él me va a compartir el link si alguien quiere venir a su viaje. Tienen 40 habitaciones en ese momento, quieren que sean mínimo 60, entonces va a haber lugar para todos. Tom, before I move to the next question, I'm curious about why you built it to IMD. You know, a lot of people that are watching this are wanting to be free from their jobs, from the traditional businesses, build it to IMD, and then have some breathing room. What happened with you when you got to IMD? How did you end up starting other businesses? And tell us about that, the way you have processed that season, that new season of your life.
Well, first of all, you need to know that I come from an entrepreneurial family. So when AIG got rid of me, I went to the bottom of the bottom, like bankruptcy at age 47. So when I saw Worldventures, I wasn't dreaming about new businesses. I was dreaming about 2 things: paying all my bills and owning a home again.
Wow.
That's where I was then. So I'll let you take that first.
Wow, that's so powerful. Le pregunté a él que por qué es que llegó a nivel más alto, IMD, IMD, y después decidió emprender otros negocios, ¿no? Porque todos los que estamos en esta entrevista, le dije que queremos ser libres, ¿no? Queremos dejar nuestro trabajo tradicional, nuestros negocios tradicionales para tener libertad. Y me dice, bueno, número 1, yo vengo de una familia emprendedora y recuerda algo. A los 47 años, cuando me terminó esa empresa, tuve que declarar bancarrota. O sea, era un hombre quebrado en 2. Mis sueños en ese día, en ese momento, era pagar mis deudas y poder tener una casa propia otra vez. Wow. Keep going, Tom.
So, over the next years, did I lose you there? Or are we still here?
Yep, you're back.
Okay. Over the next years, as I started to build back, again, people, my front end goal was pay my bills. And within about 12 months, that goal was achieved. I was paying all my bills. And you've got to shift your why. You've got to be able to move your why to continue to grow. If your why doesn't move after you've accomplished it to a new why, you're going to level out, plateau. So I did. I shifted my why to the next phase.
Wow, that is so powerful. Can you hear me okay still?
I do, yeah.
Okay, I got so excited that I unplugged my headphones. me emocioné tanto que desconecté mis audífonos. Me dice que en 12 meses ya había pagado esas deudas. Y aquí hay algo importante, chicos, muy importante. Dice que tú tienes que cambiar tu porqué. O sea, si tú llegas a una meta y ya te estancas en esa meta, o sea, es la mediocridad ahí. Tienes que poder cambiar tu porqué a algo más allá. All right, go ahead.
So the interruption was my wife calling, and so it was jerking everything all around. So as I began to, when I hit IMD, my head was down on IMD. I mean, I was focusing on double IMD. I was thinking, okay, that's what I got to do next because that's what everybody does. But again, my particular why is a kind of a unique one, a little bit of a strange one. Our family is philanthropic. We give to ministry. We give to kingdom purpose.
Hmm.
And so I've always looked for ways that I can build business for the purpose of giving back into the kingdom. And so the only way I can describe it is that God has led me in a journey where World Ventures is a significant part of the golden goose that can help build some other things I'm doing.
Wow. Wow, me dice Tom que su carrera, su camino es un poquito diferente, que es un poquito raro, porque cuando estaba construyendo IMD era todo lo que estaba haciendo, su único enfoque. Pero al principio él quería llegar a simplemente a doble IMD, ¿no? Que es lo que todos decían, ¿no? En ese momento cuando él estaba construyendo. Pero él siente que a él, a su familia, Dios los ha llamado a tener un camino filantrópico. Entonces, tener siempre un propósito para dar a otros, para crear más negocios que crean a su vez más dinero simultáneamente con World Ventures. Y que World Ventures fue como la herramienta que Dios le dio, como la gallina de los huevos de oro, que le permitió poder dar capital para invertir en otros negocios. Do you want to share anything about those businesses or what the plan that you have now in the next few years or long term is?
So, you know, I think that, of course, World Ventures, I will always be a part of the fun, freedom, fulfillment, and being able to help people. You know, in what we do here, we get to help people achieve and get what they want. And let me just give you a quick teaching point on that. There are 4 levels of want in our business. 4. 1, a person signs up to be a member. And nothing more. They just want to be a member. And I want thousands of those people on my team that just want to be a member. Then I need to help them get being a member. Get in their back office, show them how to use the website, how to book a dream trip, book a trip in the next 60 days that you're going to take in the next 6 months. Get them in the membership, get them to book the membership. That's level 1. Level 2. Somebody wants to get there for pay no more. They got in this thing. They love the membership. I want to get my fees waived. Show them how to do that. Book a trip in the next 60 days that you're going to take in the next 6 months. Show them their back office. Help them make a list. Get out there and work the list with the people. That's number 2. Number 3. The next level of want, somebody wants mailbox money coming in. $1,000 a month, $500 a month, $2,000 a month, whatever it is, they want to build a business beyond their 4. They want to get into the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 residual income and build some financial plan B. And the 4th level of want was me. I want to get in, go after this thing all in as fast as I can and see if I can build this into a major business.
Buenísimo. Le pregunté cuáles son los planes ahora que tiene y me dice que siempre su deseo ha sido ayudar a otros. Siempre va a estar en World Ventures porque es un vehículo, aunque tenga otros negocios, este es un vehículo donde puede ayudar a otros a obtener lo que quieren. Y me dice que hay 4 niveles de deseo. Deseo número 1, hay personas que se inscriben y quieren ser miembros de World Ventures nada más y quieren tener a miles de usuarios en su organización, ayudarlos a viajar, ayudarlos a agendar su próximo Dreamtrip, que conozcan su oficina virtual, etc. Nivel número 2, hay personas que dicen, bueno, quiero eso, pero también quiero tener mis 4 miembros para no pagar mi mensualidad. Ok, te voy a ayudar también a hacer lo mismo, a agendar un viaje en los próximos 6 meses, escribir tu lista. Luego 3, hay personas que quieren dinero en el buzón, quieren empezar a ganar ingreso residual, tener un plan B y crecer y empezar a ganar $2,000, $4,000, $6,000 al mes. Pero luego 4, es personas que quieren estar al 100% lo más rápido posible para impactar la vida de otros. Tell us about that. I mean, how are you accomplishing that on number 4? What plans do you have, Tom?
Well, let me come back to one thing first.
Okay.
If somebody comes in as a 1, they want to be a member. They don't want to build a business. They just want to be a member. But I'm pounding on them to come to the next training. I'm pounding on them to go get 4. I'm pounding on them to do something to do with the business. I'm helping them get what I want. I'm not helping them get what they want. And you know what those people do? They quit. But if I help those people get what they want and they take that dream trip in the next 6 months, you know what they do when they come back? How can I get my 4? How can I tell my brother and my sister, my mom or my dad about this? I just had a blast. How can I tell more people about this? You know what just happened? I helped them get what they want, and then they help me get everything that I want.
Wow, that's fantastic. Me dice que algo muy importante ocurre cuando tienes un miembro en el nivel número 1 que quiere viajar, pero tú lo estás enfadando, jodiendo, que quieres que vaya al entrenamiento y que tenga sus 4, pero esa persona no quiere. Dice que sí, pero no lo quiere hacer en realidad. Si tú quieres que hagan más de lo que ellos quieren en ese momento, tú quieres que ellos hagan lo que tú quieres. Si en lugar de hacer eso, haces otra cosa, te voy a explicar lo que ocurre. Si tú los sigues empujando, ¿sabes qué va a ocurrir? Van a desistir, van a abandonar, se van a rajar. Pero si en lugar de eso tú les ayudas a obtener lo que quieren, ellos van a regresar de ese viaje y ¿sabes qué ocurre? Van a decir, ¿sabes qué? Yo quiero ahora compartir con otros, ¿sabes? Quiero tener mis 4 y tú les ayudas. Lo que ocurrió es que tú le ayudaste a alguien a que obtuviera lo que ellos querían y luego ellos eventualmente te van a ayudar a obtener indirectamente a ti lo que tú quieres.
So I think the other thing then for me in building business is that, you know, I want to build other business. I like the challenge, okay? I totally respect the double and the triple and quadruple IMDs. And it's amazing what some of these leaders have done. And in my world, I just love business. I'm building a tech company right now that, you know, we could see an exit in the next 2 years for a very large exit. And, you know, it's just the challenge of doing something that I haven't done before. Again, though, I want to emphasize something. None of that started until after 6 years down the road, when I had been IMD for 2 years and had built a stable business. None of that happened. So you can't start these things too early. You can't let yourself get derailed by your dreams and your goals down the road. You need to be methodical and persistent and hit your goals month over month over month and make sure that you're building a solid foundation before you start even your second position, even before you start building that next IMD spot. People that start their second position when they're an RMD, it's a dangerous move. Build to IMD and then start thinking about building those next things that you want to do.
Wow, that's so good. Me dice que la razón por la que él continúa haciendo otros negocios es por el reto. Simplemente es un reto nuevo y él respeta a muchas personas que continuaron haciendo doble IMD, triple, cuádruple IMD. Pero en el caso de él, se le dio una oportunidad a una empresa de tecnología y en 2 años va a poder él vender y salirse de esa empresa con una súper ganancia. Pero eso no ocurrió hasta 6 años después de que había llegado a IMD y por 2 años más siguió construyendo y se aseguró que estaba estable. Sigue construyendo metódicamente, persistentemente, llega a las metas que te has fijado mes tras mes tras mes y no arranques una segunda posición hasta que no estés ya en RMD. Mucha gente está en ese nivel y ya arrancan muy fuerte la segunda posición. Dice, no, llega a IMD primero y después ya verás lo que viene. Wow. Anything else on that point, Tom? Or
no, that's enough on that point. Okay. That's good.
Wonderful. That's great. All right. So why is the moment now? A lot of people that are watching this, they are in countries where they're pioneers. You know, there's a level of difficulty because nobody knows what they're doing. You know, they don't have any local support system. Is the moment right now to build Worldventures?
Yeah, there's no question. The moment is right now for a couple of different reasons. One of the reasons it's right now is because your life is right now. My life is right now. I've only got my days going forward. I don't know how many days I have. My days in my past are gone. I'm 55. I'll be 56 in a couple months. I don't have those years left. Those are gone. I have whatever's in my future. So first of all, right now, why is it important? Because it's what you have right now.
Wow. Ok, le dije, ¿por qué es importante hacer el negocio ahora? Hay dificultades, hay obstáculos de ser pionero, algunos que están viendo esto no tienen un sistema de apoyo local, etcétera. Y me dice, la razón número uno, independientemente del momento de World Ventures, es el momento en tu vida ahora. Tu vida es ahora. Me dice, tengo 56 años, voy a cumplir. Tengo lo que me queda, no me queda más. Tengo lo que me queda en este momento.
The second reason it's important is this. Number one, you are not pioneering the company. The company is 12 years old or 13 years old. You are pioneering a country. Now, that is significant, pioneering the country, but you have the 13 years of settlers, we call it. In America, when people were going from the East Coast, way back in the day, pioneering, Lewis and Clark pioneered across America, blazed a brand new trail. Everybody that came behind them were settlers. We are settlers. You're not pioneering the idea. You are just pioneering out the brand new markets. So you know what? You guys have got such a huge, beautiful advantage out there in front of you right now. Pioneering a new country, brand new markets. Go get it.
Wow. Me dice lo siguiente, escúchenme, no eres un pionero. No eres un pionero. No estás empezando la empresa. Tenemos 13 años de trayectoria. En Estados Unidos, cuando los pioneros del lado este de Estados Unidos fueron a colonizar el lado oeste, como exploradores como Lewis y Clark, o sea, ellos fueron los pioneros, pero los que vinieron después fueron los habitantes, los pobladores. Tú eres un habitante, tú eres un poblador, no eres un pionero. O sea, ya quítate esa cosa de la cabeza. No estás arrancando la idea, solamente estás arrancando un lugar. Aprovecha, hazlo ahora. Wow. Any further thought on that? That was so powerful. I have actually never heard it put that way.
Yeah, no, my only other thought on that is I think of Lewis and Clark. I mean, that's the Jeff Balf, the Byrons, those were the pioneers. Dave Watson, everybody in the first 3 years were pioneers, okay? And we can be grateful for pioneers, for founders. Okay, we get to come behind that.
Okay. Entonces, ¿quiénes son los pioneros? Son las personas que están al nivel más alto que empezaron los primeros 3 años con World Ventures. Ellos son los pioneros. Byron Shrug, Troy Brown, Jefferson Santos. Ellos son los pioneros. Nosotros no somos fundadores. Debemos estar agradecidos por esos fundadores y debemos ser ahora habitantes. Ok, pobladores. All right, so last question, unless you have anything else to add, or any question that these people have for you. What is the best piece of advice you can give to anybody who's watching you, listening to you, to have success with World Ventures?
The first and most simple and maybe the most important. This business will only work if you're having fun. Every single time that I've turned World Ventures into a job, in my tech company, it is a job. It is work. It is a challenge. It's not fun. The upside is enormous. The downside is potential failure. World Ventures is the opposite. World Ventures is all fun. If I turn it into work, into a job, it doesn't work. I can't tell you why. I can't explain it. My results go down. My closing ratio goes down. Everything doesn't happen if I'm not having fun. So if you have to fake it, whatever it is on some days, make sure you have fun.
Awesome, awesome. Ok, me dice, lo último que quiere recomendarles, porque le pregunté qué nos recomienda para tener éxito en World Ventures, y si alguien tiene una pregunta, escríbamela en este momento en el chat, por favor. Ok. Recuerda esto, diviértete, diviértete. En la empresa que él tiene ahora, él está sentado en las oficinas corporativas de su empresa en este momento, es un trabajo. Es trabajo duro, seco, frío, y es una empresa de tecnología, y las posibilidades de ganancia ahí están, pero también las posibilidades de fracaso también están, pero es todo, no hay diversión. Dice, si tú tratas a World Ventures como un trabajo, como un negocio, no te va a funcionar. Los resultados van a bajar, tu porcentaje de cierre va a bajar. Tienes que pensar en resultados, basados en diversión. Diversión. Tom, somebody has a question. Do you have anything else to add?
No, let's go ahead. Let's go with their question.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, everybody's saying hello to you in the chat here from everywhere. Okay, how do you duplicate when somebody signs up? How do you get them started?
Okay, so I think that it doesn't always work like this because of schedules. But I think that if it's on our mind, the leader's mind, to get to that person within 24 hours and take them through the David Peach's website, David Peach's playbook. But remember, first of all, first questions. There's 4 reasons people get into business. If I sit down with a brand new person that signed up yesterday, I'm going to tell them, look, there's 4 reasons. One of 4 reasons you signed up. You signed up to be a member, or you decided that you want to get 4 pay no more, or you decided you want some extra income, 500, 1,000, 2,000 a month, or you want to get all in as fast as you can doing this full time. What did you sign up for? What do you want?
It's great. Me dice
Okay,
que...
let me finish. One more thought. I'm sorry. Yeah, you were going to interpret it. I forgot about that. So
okay.
all I was going to say was, whatever comes out of their mouth when I ask that question is the right answer. Whatever they say is the right answer. Now I've got to take the conversation and help them get what they want. Go ahead.
That's great. That's great. Me dice que lo que él siempre hizo y que no siempre funciona es tratar de ayudarles a que arranquen rápidamente, que inscriban a alguien en 24 horas. Pero, aquí hay algo imprescindible. Recuerda las 4 razones. Tienes que hacerles esa pregunta. ¿Qué es lo que quieres? Te acabas de inscribir. ¿Qué es lo que quieres? ¿Quieres ser miembro? ¿O quieres tener tus 4? ¿O quieres ganar 1, 2, 3, 4 extra $1,000 al mes? ¿O quieres hacer eso al 100% y llegar hasta la cima? Y de acuerdo a eso que ellos te dicen, entonces la respuesta correcta es, basado en eso que te acaban de decir, tú vas a poner un plan de acción de qué tan rápido quieres moverlos a que expongan a otras personas al concepto. Go ahead, Tom.
So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, if it's a member, if they just came in, signed up to be a member, I told you earlier what I do. I book a trip in the next 60 days that we're going to take in the next 6 months. Let me show you how to do it. Get them in the website, get them on a Dreamtrips, help them use the product. But if they want to build a business, either get their 4 or they want mailbox money or they're all in full time, either one of those 3, 2, 3, or 4, I want those people to come to the next training. Now, yeah, I get it. We're going to work through the names list. We're going to go see people fast. Who can we go see next and all that? Those are the obvious things. The other thing I'm going to be doing, though, within that game plan session is, hey, our next training is the view from the edge. Now, maybe they can't make it to Las Vegas and the view from the edge, but the next regional training is this date. Here's where it is. I want you to put it on your calendar. Get them in the process right away of let's go see people together. Let's use your product together. Let's go to the trainings together.
Wonderful. Dice que la forma de duplicar es una vez que la persona te dice, en la opción 2, 3 o 4, quiero mis 4, o quiero ganar un poco de dinero, o quiero ganar mucho dinero. Ok, 2 cosas. Vamos a ayudarte a que le expliquemos el negocio a alguien rápido esas 24 horas, tratar de inscribir a alguien y Recuerda, si son miembros nada más, en los próximos 60 días vamos a agendarte un viaje para que máximo en los próximos 6 meses vayas a unas vacaciones. ¿Okay? Pero luego, el último paso es el entrenamiento. A la gente que es 2, 3 y 4 le vas a decir del próximo entrenamiento presencial. En el lugar más cercano físicamente a donde tú vives, vas a comprometerlo a que venga contigo. Si tiene un boleto, incluido que compren ese boleto. Si es un evento de los internacionales, mucho mejor, pero que vengan a un entrenamiento porque es la única forma de duplicarte. Wow, Tom, is there anything else that you want to share with us before we let you go? We appreciate your time so much.
You know, thank you too for letting me come on. And, you know, I'm here for you. I'm certainly, Cesar, you can give out my phone number. They can call me if they need help. You know, of course, some of them, they may not speak English, and I certainly can't speak Spanish. Uno, dos, tres. That's all I got for you. Hola, whatever. You know, I wish I could. But anyway, have them reach out through you, or we're here to help. And we just want to see this be a great experience for them.
Thank you, Tom. One last question that somebody asked me. What would it take for you to travel to a particular country to help them, to help them build, to train?
Okay. I would say typically, if you've got 20, 25 people in a market, I want to go there and help.
Okay. Awesome. 25 people just active in their business, or 25 people attending events?
I would say they get 25 people. You know, at this stage in the game, 20 people attending events would be nice. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Ok, wonderful. Le pregunté que algo que nos quiere recomendar antes de irse, o algo que, cuánta gente se requiere para que él vaya a tu país a entrenar, y me dijo, número 1, dales mi número, estoy disponible para que me contacten. A lo mejor no hablan inglés, yo tampoco hablo español, y dijo ahí 1, 2, 3, 4, para que vieran que no habla mucho español, pero dice, si ustedes tienen 20, 25 personas que están asistiendo a actividades de negocio activos donde tú estás, él viene a entrenar para ti. Wow, qué generosidad, chicos. Tom, I just want to thank you, brother, for your time, for your generosity, your availability to not just be here, but travel to where we are and help us grow. We want to see you be a part of the explosion that is going to take all over the Spanish-speaking world.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you.
They're inviting you to Italy right now, to Europe. They say, okay, we're working on it. We're ready for you.
That sounds good.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Amigos, muchas gracias por conectarse. Ya lo vieron, están apartando lugar para Colombia, Italia, Europa. Es un privilegio tener a Tom aquí y descubrir que es alguien que está a un nivel muy alto de éxito en todas las áreas de su vida y que está disponible para ayudarnos. Dios los bendiga, chicos. Vean esta grabación, compártanla y estamos aquí para ayudarles. Vamos a obtener la vida que soñaste, una vida de libertad,